kitty. Meow. I started the stream just to let the ads frickin' run. I'm starting the ad break right now. Meow. Kitty, make some space on the desk. Meow. Meow. Kitty, you're breaking everything. For many people, there might be ads, but we're waiting. Who's the big furry? Who's right there? Let's move our foreground scene up. There we go. Let's do some pre-advertising. I'm gonna do some pre-roll advertising. Come in. Let me get that. Come on in. It's here. I've already opened stream. Go ahead and close that. Here it is. The brand new Commodore, and I think my ads have finished running. So, see that? Isn't that cute? Oh my god, I'm so cute! Anyway, we are about to open this baby up as soon as I'm done pre-announcing my stream on the various places. Live notifications. There's no convenient way for me to do this yet.
It should be like a posty verb for...
Yeah.
Kitty.
Yep, we got kitties. And there's a kitty cam, see?
Hello.
Let's get this show on the road here. Well, I gotta finish posting these things. And I might actually scroll down to some of the Commodore 64 Discords I'm on and post there. I usually don't, but today's kind of an exceptional day. Huh, I'm not on the Commodore Discord anymore. All of these are Amiga related. Except for that one, but I don't think it would be appropriate for me to post to that one. Anyway, one more. I'm gonna do my Discord one, my typical Telegram one. Alright, I want to get into this thing, and I also have to take some... Ooh. Some news on my comic. I'll look at that in a bit. Alright, so what I've got here is the Commodore 64 Ultimate, the Founders Edition, and it's quite late because they found some problems with the old gold keycaps on the first one, and they had to be reissued. Let's open this thing up. Right here. Oh, and let me make sure I can see my chat. There we go. Hi, Mary. Yes, it is. This is a very new toy. This is straight from the new Commodore. It even says Commodore International here and manufacturer Moss Technology, as if they weren't going for 30 years. This looks like the appropriate cut point. Definitely sealed nice. I do not want to cut into my... Is there a better quick way to open this? Nope, it's right there. I'm going to post this on YouTube later, because this is definitely the kind of thing that needs to go up on YouTube. Come on, let me in. I want to preserve the box as much as possible, because this is wild. This feels like when I opened up for Christmas my first Commodore 64 in 1983. Ah, I'm an old grandma. Old Grandma Vixen. Little pig, let me in. Almost. There's another box inside. Oh God, that's a beauty. I'm not throwing this box out. I'm not even throwing the packaging that this box came in out. You want to sit down?
Oh, I'm just looking around.
All right, I'll show you the other places in a little bit. Look at this. Well, let me point it this way. And maybe turn off that light. Hey, Google. Lights off, so that there isn't that glare. There we go. That's what it looks like from here. 128 megabytes of memory, which is a lot more than the old one had. Let's see here. What is... We got a bunch of copy here. I wonder what the serial number on this one is. 0004085. Mine is 4085. Let's open it up the rest of the way. This is taped. Hi, Banshee. Oh, I want to show you guys this. there. Let's pull this out so you can all see this. This is a Founders Edition Commodore 64. It's gold. Alright. Ooh. Oh my gosh, there's a little flag here. I gotta put this out in the window. Let me see if I can put it up right to the camera. And that is a box full of cool stuff. We will extract that. All right. Oh, there's a certificate underneath, but let's get the beauty out first. I think that I might be the first person to unbox Founders Edition. Let me go ahead and put this here for a moment. I don't know how the fact that these are gold keycaps and it's actual gold affects the conductivity of this keyboard. Oh God, that feels so good. Okay, I'm gonna pull this one out so we can have a comparison. Whoop. That's a keyboard for the Amiga. Put that away. My pills are there. I'm gonna pull the other one out because we're gonna need this one anyway because I have crap to pull out of this. Oh, that's Ethernet. So this is an original Commodore, well, not original, this is an Ultimate 64, but the case is original. And the keys feel okay, but nothing like that. That you can program on right there. Original, new, and look at this. Over here, we have cat. Look up there. Look up there, Banshee. I'm putting you in the camera. The cat spot. Whoop. Notice that there's a cat spot in the corner. Alright. I want to power this up, but first I want to open up the contents of this box. This has a Commodore branded HDMI cable. Hey Google, lights on. Let's see what's on this thing. If there's any, what kind of branding is on this cable, if any. I don't see any branding on the cable itself. Just, I'm saving that package. Commodore HDMI cable. Never thought I'd see the day. Let's look at this. Oh, this is, what do you call it, 64 shares of the Commodore Cooperation. That's cute. That's probably because Founders Edition. I have shares in the new Commodore. I gotta put that on the wall somewhere. That is fucking cute. I'm gonna show that on the camera so everybody could see it. 64 shares in Commodore. Ain't that cool? It's like, oh crap. My thing is frozen here. Give me a moment. Now, please. Come on. Reconnect. Reconnect. Should reconnect itself. Come on. Well, I can force a reconnect. Connect the phone. There we go. Much better. Now I'm moving. Anyway, let me hold up these shares again. A box has shares in Commodore. This is the manual. Oh, I don't want that to fall on the floor. This is the manual. This is definitely bigger than the user manual for my original Commodore. This is fat. File browser, but it looks like the old manual. It just straight up looks like the old manual. Same font and everything. Oh, I remember this was my first basic program too that I ever put in, was this sprite thing. We're going to put that off to the side because I want to plug this in at some point here. This should be power and stuff. Wait, what is this? Oh, little adapter plugs for all the places. That is UK and some other British connectors. Commodore branded power adapter. And it's got this. I'm guessing you just shove this on here. You have to put it and then rotate it on. Oh, look at the cute wiring it comes with. If this wiring lights up, I'm going to squeal. You're witnessing some crap here, Elena. I'm Elena. I have another fairy box here named Elena. Alana. Alana and Elena. I'm going to get that right. I promise.
You're missing the V at the end.
Alonva. Alonva. What?
Alanev.
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 I feel bad.
It means my child.
Oh. Alanev. Alright, we're not gonna get any display from this at first because I haven't plugged in the HDMI port, but let's see what it looks like when I turn it on. Alright, I want to plug it in. Oh, look at these stickers. Stickers. There's stickers on both sides. I just saw that. That is going on a few of my things right there. Oh, there's another box. Founders Edition, what? Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to wear this. And look at this. Power. It's a necklace. I don't know what convention I'm going to wear this. But I'm definitely wearing it. I have to take my glasses off first. Do that. I'm wearing that right now. I am now Commodore branded. Hello, Banshee. How you doing? Better run. Alright, I'm going to put this stuff away and hook it up. So we can actually start streaming with it and messing with it. I should have an HDMI connection. And that should be connected to one of these. Of course, that monitor up there is in sleepy mode. So let's fix that. Wait, back up. That's an Amiga. Is this on 7 or 8? It's on 8? That's that thing up there. That's an Amiga again. That's another Amiga. So I'm going to have to hook this. I'm going to unplug my mister for this. This is how far I'm into retro, by the way. If you ever wondered, and I'm talking to you, Alana.
Alana.
Alana, you're... What? I don't know what that is either.
It's Irish.
Yeah, I haven't learned my native language yet. I hate to say it. Okay. This is... Okay, let me switch over to HD capture scene. Oh, that is the wrong... Okay, let me fix that.
Yeah, I've seen that scene before.
Why aren't you... Okay, now you're letting me resize it. Except we need this... That is the wrong aspect ratio. Properties. Resolution. Let's give it 1280 by 960. Much better. Now let's fix that so that it's up here properly. That is the right aspect ratio. Much better. And I'm the wrong size here. Banshee, what are you doing?
Attacking your Commodore 64
Stuff. Let's make myself
flag.
big enough. Cute. Hey, do not attack the flag just because it looks like a straw. That doesn't belong to you. You already chewed on it. I'm hiding it over here. Anyway.
The cat has claimed it.
Now, I do need to transplant a couple of things into here, but there should be a switch over here to go into that. I should get it onto Wi-Fi.
Got the Wi-Fi on a Commodore 64?
Yep. I'm going to open this up. You can look at it. Let's go ahead and enable and connect. Select ASP from list.
Well, now everyone has your Wi-Fi password.
Yep, they do. Are we connected? Yes. That is, okay, that is not the right IP address. I wonder what its actual IP address is. Oh, active IP address, 10.060. You'll need to be moved to 64 later. And (16 megs RU), enable the RAM expansion unit, and I definitely need to move ROMs over. Turbo boost on. I know how to use this because this has a very similar interface. Whoa, 64 megahertz is new. I can't wait to check that out. better. I need to put in some special things I have. We'll do that. Mess with that later. Wait, keyboard lights? Do I have keyboard lights? I guess I do. I did not know that. I need to figure that out later. We'll figure more of that out later. 1571. Does it say the serial number in here? No, it does. It should. I probably also have to update the BIOS. But let's get the other one opened up so I can transplant the things. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to grab my screwdriver. There is one other place that I just realized that I did not advertise the stream, and I got to do that quick. I did not advertise it on the Bunny channel. Banooey! I'm going to go back to my build scene, too, because I need to unplug this for a moment, and we need to transplant some stuff. Ooh, there's a shiny little thing underneath. Let's see what the serial number says here. 4085. Alright, the first thing I need to transplant is my hard drive. Which is a little bit difficult because it's secured to both the tape drive and the IEC. Let's see if these line up. Yep, that's a perfect fit. Good. That's a SD to IEC on the back. Now we need to grab a few important things out of this. Some of the things I have in here are rarer than shit. This kind of shit is. Come on. There's one. These are very easy to take apart, thank goodness. You just get the screw lined up somehow. Come on. Get in there. This bit is screwed up. Oops. I'll give it to you. Here you go. This one will probably have a much... That one looks like it's what I call it, missing part of its tip. Let's try this again with this one. Okay, that does not have a problem. And neither does this. Why aren't we getting in there? There we go. Alright, we're inside. And I will show you the inside of a C64 Ultimate.
Access denied.
This is my Ultimate 64, serial number 1667. And hidden underneath this, which I'm going to have to grab my screwdriver and do a little bit more removing. Come on. Come on out. I need my hard drive, my other hard drive, 128 gigabyte SSD, and I need my 2 SID chips right there. Let me turn this around. Authentic SID chips, a 6581 up here and an 8580 down there. We definitely need these in the new machine. Very gently getting underneath this thing, and maybe that would be easier to do from this side. Unfortunately, this one's no longer going to have SID chips. It's going to have to be artificial SID. But I don't have any plans on using this one anymore now that I have an what do you call it? A C64 Ultimate. This is hold on, zoom in on it. There, 8581. But it's an 85, no, this is a 6581, isn't it? Yeah, that's a 6581. Wait, these are both 6581s? I thought that was... Go ahead and read that for me.
Mike Oscar Sierra 6581 Romeo 40.
Okay, that's a 6581 R4 then. And I don't know what revision this is. But all I really care about is that they still both work. Oh god, this one bent. I gotta fix that. This one is a 6581 revision. That's a 1984 chip according to that.
6581 2184.
Now we need to do the same thing for this thing. And you'll be able to, it's the same 3 screw holes.
One is from the Philippines, one is from Korea.
Cool. Weren't we just talking about the Philippines?
We were. This is Michael Reeves, the Philippines.
Why are you struggling?
There are a lot of bent pins on both of these.
Yeah, I'm gonna unbend them in a moment.
I'll unbend you.
Is that unscrewing? Alright, I'm about to get another screwdriver. Because I don't want that to get screwed up. not in there. Probably this will work. Let me see what's going on the chat while I've been doing this. I will demonstrate you after I get this thing opened up. That one don't work either.
Okay, it's good.
Yep. He's one of the ones who comes to my streams a lot. A lot of Kitsune does. Hey, this is kind of bigger. What about this one? I hate how that one looks. That looks like that's a very big bit though. That's not going to fit inside. Might have to go deeper for bits. Oh, I know. Well, that was all my Phillipses. That was the big, thick one that I've already rejected.
That looks like a puzzle drive.
I've got a mixture of bits.
Yeah, this is a posit drive, not a Phillips. It'll actually tear up a Phillips if you put it in there.
This right here could work. There we go.
Oh, there goes the warranty.
I have a warranty on this. I probably do, and I'm pretty sure that opening this thing does not void the warranty, especially because it's got slots on the inside. Gotcha. Alright. Let's dump those screws on the desk. And open her up. Okay, that's not as open as it needs to be. These screws are in nice. They're much better than the ones that came with the original C64, which were just basically biter screw. Ah, there we go. Now she's open. Now, oh, this is the keyboard connector. Let's unplug that for a moment. And that is the lighting connector. We'll unplug that for a moment. This is much more sparse. Now, where are those things? This is the R4. Let's go ahead and put that in the SID chip 1 slot.
So what is a SID chip?
That's what these are. Sound interface device, one of the first sound chips ever made for a computer.
Oh, okay. So they're like ADC and BAC?
This is all chip music. I'll demonstrate in a bit. Let's just make sure I put them in correctly. Yes, this is upwards. So we drop that in. These are 0 insertion ports, which are awesome. Now let's get that second SID chip. How many do we have bent here? Did you unbend these?
No, I didn't mess with them.
Okay.
Because I don't know what I'm messing with.
These aren't as bent as I thought they were. They should go perfectly into a zip socket. Same thing. 0 insertion force. Flip. Those are that. This is all of the logic. It even says on here. Let's see how close we could get. It's got digital video, analog video, Um, 128 megs of RAM. Audio. What does that say? Free.
Nasty.
Yeah.
I've got extremely good close vision. That is labeled paddle.
Paddle. So for controlling paddles. Cool. Alright, now the other thing that I need to put in is the hard drive. Alright. Now, oh, look at these signatures. There's even a kitty print on there. Now let me put it like this.
Ow.
That's definitely a kitty print. Let's try to get that. Put it up so you can see the other signature too. Now I'm going to be plugging in one of the hard drives, or one hard drive right here. And we're just going to hide this underneath the keyboard. Oh! There's a micro SD card right here, which interesting. So this is a micro SD card. For doing what? I don't know what that does yet, but we're going to put a micro SD card in that I can deal with later. $256 gig ought to be enough for anybody. So I just snapped that 256 gig SD card in right there. This is for the keyboard. These are, there's a console. There are special button headers. I gotta screw with a lot of this stuff. Power LED. Keyboard LED. Let's actually turn this like this then. But I don't want it to be in the way of that. We're going to turn that like this. Plug that in right there. And we will hide. Plug this just like that. I'm going to want the Velcro.
What you're doing right now reminds me of this song.
Go ahead and play it.
Oh, I'm playing it.
Line out, SB dip out.
300 megabytes of hard drive capacity.
Ooh, there's the Wi-Fi.
300 megabytes.
Let's go ahead and put this stuff back up.
That's right. 300 megabytes of hard drive capacity. Think about it. The value and the usage of a computer with a 300 megabyte hard drive. What can that do for you? Oh, sky's the limit. The sky is the limit. When you're thinking about the capacity of a hard drive of that size, it's as if you have 300 huge file cabinets. 300 file cabinets.
300 file cabinets. Alright, let's see if this thing still works after I do this.
Arena of the today. The biggest arena. It's in the CD-ROMs. It's the biggest growing sector of computers. And it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. It's not a fad. Ladies and gentlemen, it's tomorrow to today. 26 volumes of an encyclopedia on one disc. On one CD disc.
Alright, let's switch back.
We're talking about 9 million words just for starters on that disc. That's on one disc.
Alright, she's lit. Let's switch back over. Alright. For one thing, we haven't screwed it back together yet. I know Sid changed.
But yes, that's what this makes me think of.
We're enabling SID sockets. Sounds good.
If I knew you're into retro, I would have brought my Picket NSE4.
Yeah, you should. I'm way into retro. I'm like the retro vixen. We definitely want to hear these things.
The NSE4 is really neat because it's the one that was used for the Apollo program. Like, that they actually put on the capsule.
And you have one of those?
I have two.
Ooh.
Alas, because I didn't know you're into retro, I didn't bring it.
Next time.
But I can get you a picture of it. Here you go.
And you could bring it next time. Ooh.
The
That looks
NSE
like a slide rule.
It is.
Oh.
It's got log scales, and it's got both regular trigonometry and hyperbolic trigonometry scales, which means you can use it for just about any vector computation in physics, which is why they put it on the Apollo capsule.
This feels so good.
Can I push a button?
Yes.
Where's up? Is that up?
This is technically up and down.
Ah.
If you hold shift, it goes up. That was how we did it in the old days. Case lights, mode, SID music, definitely. Alright, let's see if it sees my... It's not seeing my hard disk. Why not? Did this come unplugged? No. Let's try plugging it into the top one.
Here's my keyboard from work.
There it is! But why didn't USB 1 work? Let me try that again. Maybe that's for a different type of device. But I'm happy if the top one works. That works for me.
Hey, I know this song. I've got the video for it.
Yeah! And this is... it isn't. I'm making this thing play PCM. That's why this one sounds like it does. Let me turn that up a little bit. Yes, you could have played this in the 80s. You could have. I'm going to turn this up for a bit. We're going to seal it back up. I put a 250... Oh, wait. If I put a 256 gig disk in there, can I format it in here, or did I need to... I'll need to fix that in a bit. Do I need to format that? I might need to format that elsewhere. We need to open this thing up and let me check something here. Because this is definitely a micro SD card slot, but that does not mean I have this formatted properly. Let's look at the manual quick and see what file system I need to format that as.
NTFS.
I doubt that. It might be exFAT though. Let's see here. Advanced Basic, printer emulation. Let's see here. A lot of this I don't need to look at because I know how to use a Commodore, but I do need to find out what file system it wants to be. Come on. Installing the switch. Tell me about the inside things a little bit. The tool menu. Open the tool menu, F1. Not telling me anything. RAM expansion unit, troubleshooting software. So what I think I'm going to do,
Take a look.
go ahead. While you're looking at that, I'm going to try to format this. There's a possibility that this SD card don't even work. Just pulled it out. Alright. Let's find out if that is... Oh, I see DCB 0. Mount and open. Open with File Manager. I think this is the XT4. Let's format it.
Here we go, disk drives.
Those may be not related to the SD at all. Alright. Can I reformat you? Let's go into the terminal. I'm going to go to my screen scene. Bring up the terminal. That is not the screen there. Screen scene. Oh, am I hooked up 12 on this one? Oh, I'm not all the way at the top. There we go. There's the SDMMC. It's formatted very foreignly. Dev SDH. Device already contains an exFAT signature. Remove? Yes. New. 238. Primary. Type. Win95 FAT32.
You
Right.
don't see the detailed explanations of every pin on a connector that much these days.
Quit. Unmount Dev SDH, by the way. Alright. And I...
USB storage. Connect a USB storage device to the upper USB-A port to serve as an additional storage accessible from the disk file browser, similar to the external USB storage ports. Only the upper port is active. So that answers your question from before. As far as the SD port, it says you can put a micro SD card in there to serve as an internal storage accessible from the disk file browser, similar to USB storage. Having trouble finding out what file system it wants, though.
Alright, well, I'm going to say it wants FAT32. I'm going to try exFAT, actually. And see if it's smart enough to use exFAT. 07. Right. Yes. Quit. Part probe. Need a drink. Need to hydrate.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
Good. Now. Make... Oh, somebody's doing hydrate. I'm hydrating! Alright. Make fs dot exFAT dash h. Good. Dash L D 6 D C 64, yeah, DC 64, and dev SDH1. Alright, good. So now I should just be able to eject that drive. Alright, it's not mounted. Good. Let's just do a sync then. And see if this thing's smart enough to recognize exFAT. Because I probably won't even use that SSD if this thing supports a 256 gig exFAT drive. SD card. No items. Does that... Let's see if I can get items.
Item box.
We need ROMs. Let's see if I can copy this. If I remember correctly, if I do that and do Commodore C, good, and go to SD and go Commodore B, welcome to my retro. Aha! It does know about exFAT. Good. Now I can load some things into the flash. SD card. ROM. We need these ones.
Character generator age regression?
Not quite. Why isn't that selecting? There we go. Select that file. I want Jiffy DOS. Yippy DOS, you could call it if you want. Are you not going to select that? Okay. It is selecting that last file. I might have to... okay. And... copy those to the clipboard. Move those to the internal flash. Under ROMs, Control B. Good. Now I could do this. I don't have the Jiffy DOS 1571 and 81 ROMs. Back to the file browser. SD, ROM, drives. Where's the 71 and 81 ones? That makes me sad. Okay, let me check this, because these are supposed to be in there. I copied that one over. Where are you? I might have, OS, no. I think I might have to get these from off the network. Well, there's one thing that I can do. One, I can see if this works. And we'll get this thing out. Let me go ahead and change us over to this. This is good music to hack by. Open this baby up. Not an open. If you need a place to sit, I will hook you up. Alright. Your Sys C64. Alright, ROM. Oh, there's some of the, let's see if they're already in Jiffy DOS. Alright, here we go. Nope, don't move them into the new folder. Move them into this folder. Why are you trying to... Oh, they're moved. Okay. Eject. Back into there. Is this coming over the... I hope that audio is coming over. Yep. Good. Let's go back over to the SD card. Why aren't you going into the SD card? Said you were ready, but you're not.
It lied.
There's something I can do about that. I have something in reverse ROM-wise. There we go. Good. Copy. Move back. Go to Flash. ROMs. Commodore V. Good. Now I can do this. First of all, I got to fix this. I think that's proper. Good. Save changes to Flash. And reset. Okay. Are these in reverse? That's still not correct. Unless it wants...
Isn't kernel spelled Kernel?
Yeah, they, what do you call it? They didn't really know which one was going to be which on. They didn't really decide back in my day. Where's the regular basic? I guess let's try none. Nope. So where's the basic? Does it want C64 here and kernel here? I think we tried that configuration once. Yes. So, let's... Can I get a generic basic? Oh, there we go. Yay! Which means now we have the DOS wedge. I need to turn up the volume on the disk drives.
Why do disk drives have volume?
Because you want the sounds that they used to make back in the old days. Now when I reset this, you know, I wish there was a... Is there a reset button on the side here? There's not one there. I might have to implement a reset button. Alright, let's do a reset like this. There! That's the sound of a disk drive going. And with the fast loader running, let's do this. First of all, I'm going to need to turn this down to 4 megahertz for what I'm about to do. Normal speed is 1 megahertz, by the way, to give you an idea how much accelerated this thing is. Why are you so buried? Yes, I'm plugging a Sega Genesis controller into this. We are still going too fast. And to show you some serious shit.
Serious Sam?
We need to start again. I'm gonna have to tug you into the room for a little bit after the stream, just as an FYI. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Much better. This is recommended version, play, original 60 FPS, SIDS 2, test SIDS. That's good. Did it just crash? Can't. Come on. Hold on. Wait. F5. Nope, not that. That's F7. That's not the way. Where did you put the... Did you remap? Okay, they remapped it. That's F2. Okay, let's go to memory configuration. All that is... Actually, I want that enabled. Machine tweaks. Nope, this is Founders Edition. Why is this... It says Starlight Edition when it says, I guess, I'm not even gonna, alright, where I was going to turbo. Actually, what I need is turbo enable bit. Disable that. Check the video configuration one more time. Good, good, good. And reload it. Now it should detect that there's acceleration available. Oh, I should see what's going on in chat again, damn it. I keep on forgetting about chat. Yeah, the 3-button pads work. I'm not so... I'm going to be playing the C64 version of Super Mario Brothers. Make sure that is working. Good. See if it starts up this time. Good. And let's see what the controller mapping is. Okay. And one of the controllers are not mapped properly. Hold on. Oh, joystick port 2, mode 2 selected. Okay, mode 3. One of these should give me the ability to run. Unless I need to go and... There. Kind of. I need a better controller. Alright, let's at least reset that with run stop. I'm gonna get another controller.
Is that one misbehaving?
It's one of the things, this controller is a little bit sticky for some reason. It wasn't me!
I was about to say, I didn't know you were that into retro gaming.
I'm very into retro gaming. Not quite that much. Oh, there's the controller I was looking for. This one's brand new. What do you call it? Bought it refurbished. Alright. Let's get this one out of here. It's in the right controller configuration. Put this into port 2. Come on.
I'll go to the Warfighter 1-1 and I want you to jump 7 times.
The work pipe on 1-1.
You know, get rid of that.
I think there was a fake video about that once.
It's the current world record for that was how they had it or one of the tests they did to make sure.
Where's my... Interesting. I couldn't fire. Why couldn't I fire? Anyway, this is a C64 version of Super Mario Brothers. Nintendo didn't like that they ported it to this.
I can't imagine they would.
Especially because the horizontal resolution is a little bit higher. You can notice that you can see a little bit further ahead. Like everybody did on the back. There's a little bit of slowdown. I might have to jump it up to 3 megahertz. Okay. Alright. Reset for a moment. We're going to more megahertz.
All the way to 64.
No, that'll freak the whole thing out. I'll show you what 64 megahertz is for in a moment. Alright. Oh. Turbo. There it is. Let's go to 4 megahertz. And try it again at 4 megahertz. Oh, am I not in the right? Yeah, okay. I had my controller mapped incorrectly. Okay, which one of these buttons is... Okay, my controller's super loud now. That's the problem. That's way loud. See if that helps any. Oh, we're still lag. I might have to reload it. But look at this! Okay, I gotta show... We're gonna keep it running. I gotta show you what the What did I do? Oh. It's just the HDMI freaking out. Let me jump it over to This is something that everybody needs to see here. Build scene. 2. Look at the music! That's beautiful! That's absolutely adorable.
I love that it's red and green.
Yeah, I could change how that is, but look at how it's just it's gold keycaps and shines through, and it's what do you call it? Flashing on the bottom to the music. I'm keeping it just like that. That's actually okay. I'm gonna test another game quick. I'm going to transfer things to the SD card later. That's not going to be a now thing. Fast load. Play the game.
Bad Fox. You should read the man page first.
I've already played this game a bunch of times, to be honest. It is now loading. I need to hydrate while this is doing this. Where did my hydrations go? There it is. I'm running out of hydration. I only have one left. I'll bring up Mule next.
Tell Cliff they're now set up for Mule TF.
What?
Now that I've seen them say that, they're now set up for Mule TF.
They can hear you.
Oh, they can hear me?
Yep. Let's load the whole thing into RAM. I don't know why it arranged it on disk this way. Let me go switch back to the other capture scene. Need to push forward so my camera... Ah, you're not catching me, are you? There you go. Thank you. Oh, it's not lagging here. I like Sonic. He's fast. Oops! I made a mistake! You suck! The funny thing about this is that it's literally getting 60 FPS. This is still half the speed of a Genesis. It's even, what do you call, about the same speed as a Master system. sounds just as good. Come on. Don't shoot your green shit at me. Give me all the rings! Ringies! Screw your green shit. Ah! Suck. Oops. Ow! I was sitting down. How do I keep on falling down that thing? God stinking damn it! Alright, now let's get up this way. Haha, I made a path. Hey, let me... Oh, this is Sonic 1. I can't do the rev up. I have to either do it like that or not at all. Give me Tails! Where's Tails? Yay! Bonus time. Let me through! Thank you. I could go that way, or I could go the up way. I need to continue. Now I need to get out. Haha, I got out. Screw you. I'm only gonna play Green Hill Zone. Get down here. Waste my time. Stop wasting my time. Shut up! Give me bunnies! Oh, too many sprites for a Commodore. Actually, that's exactly 8, so that's fine. They didn't do any sprite multiplexing there. Alright, that's good enough for that. Let's do Mule. Nope. Yeah, that was Master System Sonic 1. Where's the keyboard lights?
No keyboard lights for you.
Huh. Maybe it only does that for the other thing. I can bring it up on a SID player. Remember when Electronic Arts was cool? It was 1983. That long ago. I'm old! Let's make Mule play itself at high speed. Okay, let's go into turbo mode. Go back. Turbo. Turbo control. The entire 64 megahertz. Turbo control. Manual. We're gonna make Mule play itself at turbo speed. It's going to play itself. And it's going to do it at 64 megahertz. It's going to be crazy. Are we going at 64 megahertz here? Yes. Did I just reset it? Yes, I did. Button. There we go. Do I have to keep pressing the button? What if I just hold this down? Alright, I have to just hold it down. Alright, this is dumb. Alright. You know what? I think I'm done with this for now. I will come back later. After I screw everything back together and put this back in its new position over here. And I will probably play a little bit of Pokemon Pokopia. But yeah, here it is, the first, well, I don't know if I'm going to be the first one to stream a Founders Edition. I know people have already been streaming the Starlight editions because they got to people first. And I was kind of like, why didn't I get mine first? I got a Founders Edition. But, get in the hole, Shinji. It's in there. Good. Kind of. No, it fell into my dress. I'll have to do it right. I liked how this, what do you call it? That light is making a cute color. Turn it over and screw it back together. I may actually, you know what? I'm not going to screw it together yet because I'm going to move all the stuff over to that SD card first. Which means I need to take this out. I need to take this out and do a transfer. And I'm going to go AFK while it's transferring. I'm going to just go ahead and close stream. I'm not going to do a raid out because I'm going to be back later. I don't know when. I want to spend a little bit of time here with Alana. I will get used to that one of these days. Come on, show me the. There it is. Alright, mountain open. Mountain open. Control A, C. Where did my other one go? DC64. Control V. That's going to take a while. Because there was like 64 gigs of files on there. Just put everything Commodore related onto the machine for that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close off for now. I'm sure there's going to be more streams concerning this beauty of a device. But, for now, let me just go ahead and close stream. I will see you all later when I decide to come back to Pokapia. Huggles! See y'all later.